We arrive in Kenya, met by Twiga Tours, the bottle of bubbly, to everybody's delight, and then head into Nairobi. Nairobi is the capital of Kenya, largest city in the country with a population of around 3 million.
We arrive at the Sarova Stanley in the heart of Nairobi. The Sarova Stanley was one of the country's first luxury hotels. It has played host to a long line of living legends, great live music both nights, and the Tai Chi restaurant was really marvelous, beautiful ambience and great food.
Our first excursion in the morning was at the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, which runs an elephant orphanage within the Nairobi National Park. The conservation work Dame Daphne and her late husband David have done to save the elephants is quite amazing. Dame Daphne is one of the world's authorities on saving elephant orphans and reintroducing them into the wild. Up to date, the trust has successfully reintroduced something like 85 orphans and counting. The work done by the dedicated keepers is nothing short of remarkable. They are actually acting as surrogate moms and sleep with the elephants because they need to take care of them almost 24 hours a day. It takes about $50 a day to raise one baby elephant. That's quite a lot of money, so donations are highly appreciated.
Dame Daphne spent decades working to develop the infant formula that sustains the baby elephants. They used to die without their mother's milk. It was her dedication and persistence that allows the orphans we see today to survive. The trust is primarily focused on rescuing young elephants, the victims of poaching. Most of these elephants will eventually be released in the park. You can adopt an elephant for $50 a year and get updates on him or her. Here's an idea you can help me follow up on. How about a U.S. school sponsors a Chinese school, a Vietnamese school to adopt an elephant? They get to know them because the trust gives you updates on how your Ellie kid is doing. Maybe that'll help create an education and connection to where the biggest market is for the poachers.
When he gets to Savo, he's going to start interacting with other bulls who are going to really test him.
I got to meet Maxwell, a blind rhino. There is probably no place in the world where you can actually touch and pat a black rhino. Max doesn't mind and grew up with people. He will never leave the orphanage because he can easily get killed. Rhinos are fierce in marking their territory. A bull rhino has to fight for his territory and rank, and must be able to see his opponent. It was so amazing to see such a strong and beautiful animal up close and being able to touch it. There are only about 2,000 left in the world. For me, that was really special. I talked to him like I talk to my horses. They are related, you know.
At the Giraffe Center, we were really entertained by Susan, Linda, and Becky feeding these curious creatures at eye level from the center's balcony.
These adorable school children are among the many visitors. They get to go for educational purposes.
The Karen Blixen Museum is located about 10 kilometers out of Nairobi, at the foot of the Ngong Hills. It is the home of the former Danish author Karen Blixen, famous for her book Out of Africa, which chronicles life at the estate.
It is peaceful and serene and pretty much exactly what you would expect after seeing the movie Out of Africa. The gals had a great time shopping at the Kazori Bead Factory and Pottery Center. They specialize in handmade ceramic beads, pottery, and leather bags. Kazori beads support literally hundreds of disadvantaged Kenyan women by providing employment and healthcare services for them and their families.
This was a full day of activity in Nairobi, also known as the Green City in the Sun.